Hi, and welcome back to Chuck's Tuesday Tips. I'm going to do a little bonus tip because I had this deer come in today and I noticed there was a few problems in it, the way the client took care of it. So I thought I'd use it as a good example of go over and maybe get you guys a little bit better prepared on skin carry. So this is common that sometimes I leave the whole thing. And when I opened it up, I noticed how air dried the skin was. If you can see that there, see how hard it is, see how normal the rest of the skin is. This is from having the skin side up and exposed to the air. So you never want to have your skin exposed to the air, because see, I won't be able to put salt on this. It won't dry. It won't be able. It won't be able to suck out the moisture and cure the hide. So the best thing to make sure is always make sure that your skin is folded up, hair side out. After, of course, you make sure it's cooled down. Then another thing they did was, and this is not necessarily a bad thing, but they didn't open anything up because they didn't want to goof up any cuts. So I thought I'd take a minute on this to show you where to make your cuts when you are caping. And see, I got a little problem with this. So I'm going to start with this leg. And if you can see, this is the outside of the leg. This is the inside of the leg. Then we have this hair pattern right here. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to make a cut following just inside of this hair pattern. And we're having a little problem because this hide has been air dried. I'm going to bring that up, and you can hear it even hitting against there. I'm going to come back here, flip it over, because it's air dried. It's going to give me a problem. Okay, that's that side. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Maybe it gives you a better shot on going up on the inside. Again, running into that hard spot. Causing me some problems. There we go. Just taking my time because of this situation. Got a bullet hole right there. I'm going to go ahead and just go right through that. If I can. See how hard that is? Get the air dry. So that's what we call a Hail Mary when we send it to the tannery. Okay, now that's all opened up. Now because of that, we can get rid of a lot of this back hide now. So you don't have to bring it in, lug it around. You want to make sure to leave plenty. I'm taking about a little more than a third of the deer right here. Trying to make sure I come out on the same, aiming for the same spot. This hide even smells, so makes me question how long they drove around it in the truck showing it off. There we go. Well, that's gone. Now, last thing we need to do is we can cut down this back stripe right here. If you do that on the deer, it'll make it easier to get that neck out and stuff. I'm going to use my trusty skinning block. I'm going to come in right here, just at the end of where this Y pattern is in the head. I'm going to come in, open it up, and hopefully aim straight down here. Keeping tension on the hide. There we go. Now we can get it opened up. And you can see there, they probably struggle to get this all the way down to the neck, rolling that up. It's just not necessary. So anyway, I hope this is a helpful tip. The next tip, I'm going to go ahead and do a long version of pulling this head off. A lot of people have asked to do a longer version, go through the whole process. So I'm going to do that next week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on Chuck's Tuesday Tips.